Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. And there has been some few changes in the league table. Ladies and gentlemen, we have moved up one place with a game in hand. We are third. You can see we are actually 13 points away from Real Madrid, which means we do have a chance of maybe winning the league. But, ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't bank on it. But let's go straight into the schedule, see how the season's been going on so far. Obviously, the last game we played was obviously the 2-2 draw in the Super Cup final. Obviously, we lost in penalties. Then we went into the next game, which was a very big game against Real Sociedad. We beat them 2-0. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you can see again the same. Valencia, we beat them 2-0. Unfortunately, we lost the El Clasico away from home 2-1 to Real Madrid. We did beat them in the Spanish Cup. Then we went on to beating Celta Vigo, Sevilla. Again, this one's very, very difficult to take. We lost 3-2 in the Champions League. And then you can see we've drew a few games again. Getafe away from home should be beating them. Memphis Depay has been really, really good for us this season. There's been a slight change in the tactics. Ladies and gentlemen, right, so a slight change in the formation. I did want to go to a 5 at the back, but we're just going to go with a 4-2-3-1. So the team we're going with Ter Stegen, Dest, Piqué, Araujo, Roberto in front of them, Busquets and De Jong. Attacking three of Coutinho, Gavi and Dembele, and Depay up front. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the game has started, and again, this is a big game, and it could be the telling of my future. You know how these big clubs are. If we don't get further into the Champions League that we should, then this could be the end. Even though we do sit in third place in the La Liga, this could be the end if we don't get past this stage, potentially, depending on how the board are feeling. Just a few updates, ladies and gentlemen, on the squad that I forgot to tell you. There are 2 players that will be leaving the squad today, or the team, well, in January. Well, in the summer, should I say. First is Dembele. He's been leaving on a free. Very, very frustrating. Unfortunately, he didn't want to sign a new deal. We couldn't afford the new deal, and he's going to Manchester United on a free, which really annoys me because that is another player that was looking to hopefully cash in. Another one is Roberto, our right back. He'll be leaving again on a free. These players just did not want to sign a new deal. We cannot afford. Again, we lose out on that. We lose out on a lot of money on that. So there ain't much players we could potentially sell. But again, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a big revamp in this squad. A lot of players will be leaving. There could just be some surprise upsets of who will be leaving, which you probably didn't expect. As I said, this squad needs to be ripped up and started all over again. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. But so far, 20 minutes have gone and it's all been Borussia Dortmund so far. Let's demand more. And again, like I said, the squad needs updating. The squad needs shaking up. It needs refreshing. We need some players to come in as well. It's just a bit frustrating, to be honest, about that Dembele news because that is another player that we definitely could have got some money for, and that would have done us really well. Hopefully, the club may get another loan, which again, that's not going to help our finances. But I'm hoping next season we're definitely going to be having to look at a few players to come into the squad and make a big difference. Again, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, there's going to be some big upsets once you come for next season. But there we go, Gerard Piqué scores with the header, Memphis Depay with the corner, and that makes it 3-3 on aggregate. And it means game on here, ladies and gentlemen. What a header that was from from Gerard Piqué. He rises up above Bellingham. We expect him to beat him in a header race. And there we go. 1-0. This makes it a lot more comfortable for us. And again, let's see what's going to happen. Not sure why it's gone into that. And there we go. Let's see. We don't want to mark someone like Erling Haaland because, again, if we have this issue, we are going to be opening up space for other players to come into, and that is not what we want. That's why sometimes you do have to be careful with the marking, because if you do mark a player or press them, you expose that space in behind, and that's not what you want when you've got some dangerous players like Erling Haaland, Royce as well. So far, so good. 40 minutes have gone. And again, like I said, I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see a completely different type of team here. That's what you're definitely going to see. So let's see. 1 minute until stoppage time, until the first half. Sit down. Sorry, just my dog. Sit. And let's see, Royce with the free kick, whipped in. No, you can't get stroked. Come on, look, sit. Sit. Right, so if you do hear noise, that is my dog. Just wants to get stroked. Right, we go into first half. It looks good at the moment. We've had 4 shots, 3 on target, and we are winning 1-0 so far. Let's hopefully see that we can go through this game. What can we say? We're capable of winning the game. Let's continue going. And let's see what we can do. We are going to miss Dembele, but again, just that finance, man. Like, okay, his wages goes over 300k. You know, that's going to do us justice. That's going to do us good. But that money we could have got, which I believe we could have got about 30, 40, maybe even 50 million for him. So we've lost out on 30, 40 million. But listen, we can't complain. We're just going to have to deal with it. There's nothing we can do. Right, Gavi on the ball into Sergio Roberto. He'll be leaving us as well. Not really a big deal, but again, someone we could have got maybe about 5 mil for. Coutinho! There we have it. Coutinho. It could be his last few games this season for us again. Another player on high wages. We could get someone else in, but he does it for us 2-0. What a header. Coutinho's not known for his header. And Gavi on the ball. He plays it into Roberto. It's a great cross by Roberto, someone who's going to be leaving us. Whip that ball in, and there we go. Coutinho heads it in. We're going to have to... These are the players, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to see. Personally, for me, the way I see it, ladies and gentlemen, as much as these players are good, they are players on the same level, if not better. We can even get half of that. You know, Coutinho's on like, I think 350. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, we could definitely get someone on at least 150, 170, who would probably be younger, cheaper, and better. So this is what we're looking at so far, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we're at. And we're going to have to rebuild this Barcelona squad. And that's exactly what we've done. We've put some people on the short list. And hopefully we'll be able to get them. But it's going to take time. It's going to take money. So we have to be very smart as well in the transfer window. Hopefully be able to do that job. But so far, so good. Looking good. De Jong, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? De Jong hasn't been great, you know, in this for us. I don't know if it's just the formation we're playing. Right, Rice with the free kick. Whipped in, and that's a great free kick. Marcus Rice, that brings them right back into it. Bit frustrating there, but you can't really do anything when it comes to a free kick. It is a hit and miss there. It's a 50-50 when it gets a free kick, especially in that area. Right, what's going to happen now? Can we hang on here? I believe we might go through on away goals, if I'm correct, or it might just go into extra time. But let's not really worry about that. Let's try and sort out ourselves. Luke de Jong, again, going back to Luke de Jong, this season he hasn't been good. Again, maybe he's another player we can get rid of. He's got some really good attributes, but it's not being really seen this season, if I'm really honest with you. Arajo on the ball to de Jong, back to Sergio Busquets. He gets tackled. Come on. Really can't afford that there. Come on, we're going to have to bring him down here. Merlan on the ball. On the right, whips it in. Erling Haaland heads it. And he goes straight out to another Dortmund player. Wetzel on the ball. De Hood on the ball. Rainer Mayland to Erling Haaland. And I'm hoping he's going to be offside here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really hoping that he's going to be offside. Something tells me he is not offside just by the way they are celebrating. It looks like the goal is going to be given. Right. So clearly, yeah, that's very, very frustrating. This is where we are at the moment, isn't it? Where we are at the moment. 82 minutes have gone. We've got to have to throw the kitchen sink. We're gonna have to throw everything over. Desperate to throw into Coutinho, into Sergio. Great ball in. Should be finishing that. And how we don't finish that is beyond me. And that could have been it. Dembele, you could have been the player. very frustrating, man. Definitely didn't deserve that. But this is where we're at the present moment with the players. We're going to have to definitely make a lot of improvement next season. Even at the back is not strong at all defensively. We're not strong at all. De Jong's playing a 6.3, and again, he's another player that we might be looking to get rid of. Honestly speaking, he hasn't done anything in this game, and this season he hasn't done anything. He's been our below par player this season. Let's see. Yep, that is the end. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Losing 5-4 on aggregate, 2-2 draw. Very frustrating. 2 goals in the 68th and the 80th minute means that we get knocked out of the Champions League, but we should be winning that game realistically, but I don't really know what to say here, ladies and gentlemen. But that's it. That is the end. We have been knocked out of the Champions League, and we only made it just to the knockout round stages, again, which is better than what I thought we would have done, but it's now down to the club, now the board. If they're not happy with that performance, that could potentially be the end of our job. Hopefully it's not, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I think we can all see here where we need to improve on for sure. Right. And let's see, so far, yeah, we got knocked out by Borussia Dortmund, got 8.2 million. If we can look at the competition, where did they want us to do? They wanted us to, okay, so we've done our expectation because we reached the first knockout round, which is what we did. Let's look at the club vision and see so far. Okay, they're satisfied. They're not really happy about them. And again, you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, Frank de Jong, they're not happy about his recent performances. And that's just been it. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Let's have a look at the schedule and see where we're going to go before we finish off. Honestly, I think we're just going to continue to the end of the season. We'll come back for the Real Betis game. And who knows, ladies and gentlemen, maybe by that time we may have just won maybe a cup. Or maybe, ladies and gentlemen, we may have won the league. Who knows? There is a lot to play for so far this season. So let's see where we're going to let off. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Football Manager Maniac. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Hit the thumbs up, notification bell. And I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much and take care.